And welcome back to the walkthrough of Harry Potter. I call it a walkthrough because actually I know this game and it might as well count as a walkthrough. Welcome back to the walkthrough of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone PC edition. I've seen the PS1 edition on YouTube, and God, I would have gave to have a PS1 just to play that thing. I mean, this is amazing. The graphics, I realize PC graphics, I think actually tend to usually look better than graphics on consoles, especially older consoles, and that might be the case. But the graphics for the PS1 edition are atrocious. Ooh. But nonetheless, it looks kind of fun. Especially considering that this chances in the game I've never done before. Yeah, that took a while, although I did get hit that one time. Is that chocolate frog in here, was it? Yes. Okay, then I get the gold star from there. I think we're supposed to go here. Yes. So when it comes to the Harry Potter series, you know, I like I said in past videos, I'm a huge fan of it. And one thing that, oh, I forgot about that. One thing that I've always found fascinating is the different perspective on fans on which is their favorite book. Now, I didn't realize this until on Mora, which I said earlier I'm not really active in anymore, that I didn't realize until then that apparently there is some dislike for Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, which is one of my favorite books. I can't say it's absolutely my favorite book, but it's certainly up there, and part of the reason is because it's the longest. I love longer books, if it's, you know, a good story and whatnot. You know, I hear, you know, sometimes people saying, oh, the book is too long. I hear this, oh, I'm a big fan of Stephen King. Actually, I just bought his new book, Mr. Mercedes. I just bought it 2 days ago. I haven't started it yet. I might start it later today, I don't know. I always hear the complaint this past, wait. No, I think this is where we're supposed to go. No. His books are too long. As far as I'm concerned, and to be fair, I did this with one of his books at one point. I thought his book Christine, where the first time I read it, I wasn't a huge fan. I didn't like it. I thought it was too long. I had said that you could probably cut it down by 200 pages and work out just fine. I've now read it at least 2 times again, and I realized how sorely mistaken I was.
I think I'm lost.
Yeah, I think you fucking are too, man. No, I really do. I mean, Christine is a book. Forget the whole aspect of the book. It has a lot of emotional aspects of that book. Yeah, this is a useless room, man. I like this bridge. Coming out this way just to get a bloody bridge up. So anyway, I always hear the complaint about Stephen King and the books are too long, and this is probably going to be offensive to somebody who actually might have a legitimate claim for some book that's too long. I'm usually of the opinion that if you're under the belief that a book is too long, then you're then you're simple-minded. And I know that sounds like a pretty bad thing to say, but nothing drives me more insane than to hear people constantly saying, oh wait, I forgot about Nick being here.
Hello again, Harry.
Oh, he's nothing important to say. Well, forget him then. People have said that about Stephen King's It. Now, there are problems with Stephen King's It. There are some mistakes in early part of the book. It says that Richie's a Methodist, and a later part it says that his family's Catholic. There are some issues like that. I mean, I've read it multiple times. I read it at least once a year, if not twice. It's my favorite Stephen King book. It is certainly the scariest Stephen King book, bar none as far as I'm concerned. Movie aside, which Tim Curry did a beautiful job on, even if there were other flaws with the miniseries. But it's excellent. It wasn't fucking too long. See, the thing is, a good written book like Stephen King's It, or Harry Potter and, let's see, Goblet of Fire, some of the best books of the series were the later ones. Prisoner of Azkaban, I think, would have done with being a little bit longer, written more in the style of Goblet of Fire. Goblet of Fire, you know, with like more of Harry's emotions and whatnot. Because that could have been a longer book, and I would have laughed it forward. But Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire, two of my favourite books of the series. Order of the Phoenix, another one of my favourites. That's mainly my favourite because it's the longest one. It doesn't have quite, as far as I'm concerned, the fun mystery that Goblet of Fire has. The best mystery in the entire damn series. A contained in-book mystery, it has the best. I love it. It's amazingly good. No, but I don't know of anybody who claims they even saw it coming.
You collected all the challenge stars. 20 points for the Gryffindor. Now, off to your potions lesson.
Speaking of the potions lesson I was talking about. So, generally, you know, I find the complaint that a book is too long. It's just sad.
Harry, over here.
Now, I'll just leave it at that. I don't much
Hey, Harry.
respect people who say that if it's a good book, you should.
Collected 25 beans.
If it's a
We need the
good,
beans for some experiments.
if it's a good book, you should want to last for, as far as I'm concerned, for half it. If there was a Harry Potter book set in the Harry Potter universe with written by J.K. Rowling that uses the same mythologies and everything else, I could easily read a 2,000-page book of that.
Nice work, Harry. You found all the beans we needed for now. Here's a wizard card then. Hope you don't have this one yet. Remember, you don't know anything about us collecting beans. It'll be our secret, right?
I would read a 2,000-page Stephen King book. Now he's come out with three Stephen King's come out with 3 books that are over 1,000 pages each. That might be a bit unfair. He's one of them, The Stand, is only over 1,000 pages in the uncut edition, where he adds in an entire new story. Well, it's referenced, but he adds an entire new story of someone that I think Trashcan man meets, and if you haven't read either the Stand or seen the miniseries made out of it, then you have no idea what I'm talking about. But they added a new story about somebody who he meets. I think his name's Alex the Kid. Oh no. Okay. Somehow my Alamora took him out. But the other two, of course, over 1,000 pages. It, in the paperback version I have that I got for like 1 cent off eBay. I do like getting things off eBay, especially when you can get them for 1 cent. I've gotten a few comics off eBay for just 1 cent. And of course that means the shipping and handling is like $4. But you know, I can live with that. That's fine with me. But it is, in the paperback version I have, is 190 pages.
I just saw a rundown in the entrance hall.
Next is our potions lesson. And it looks like we're already late.
I don't know how. And the other one is Under the Dome, which they're making a TV... They've been making a TV series about that. I think they're on season 2 now. I watched the first 5 episodes and I couldn't watch it anymore. I love the book. One of my favourite things about Stephen King's books are the politicians who pop up in some of them. I can think of 3 off the back. In the Dad Zone it was Greg Stores? It was Greg or something. And there's a bit in the book that I fucking love, where Johnny like goes through what he's learned about. It was Greg Stillson or something like that. Or something like that. Oh, that's really a card right there. It's just a great part. He goes through how he was a rainmaker. How... there's no way for me to really say the part. 1, if you have to read the book, it means nothing to you. 2, even beside the point, I have no real way to like link you to the part of the book that I'm talking about. But it goes through like what he did when he was mayor of a small town. He got elected as an independent mayor in, I think it's New Hampshire, before he got elected as an independent senator, which reminds me a lot of Bernie Sanders, only Bernie Sanders is actually sane. And Stillson was literally insane. By the way, the movie, the Dad Zone, Stillson played by Martin Sheen. I might have missed a card there. I feel like I did. Let's see what's happening here. I have a list, a handy list of cards in the game to help me. Maybe not. I hope not. Let's do this and let's end it. Then I'll get back to the Stephen King politicians in the next video. Ignatia Wildsmith, 1227 to 1320, the witch who invented flu powder. J.K. Rowling has a little more exclusive, I forget what you call them, about flu powder. It's interesting, you should go look that up. Gifford Arlington, 1390 to 1441, famous chancellor, called the giant Hengist of Upper Bountain, and Hengist of Upper Bountain gets his own card in, I think it's the 3rd game. So, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, I appreciate it. I'll see you guys next video.